be what it needs to be and not trying to show off to the world.
Have you ever used the dating app?
Didn't really work for me too well.
What is your ideal type of a partner?
My ideal type of partner would be someone who has a deep emotional intelligence and is able to not only understand what's happening for themselves, but when you're in relationship and things are being triggered and coming up, that they can understand you and themselves, and they can communicate clearly what is happening for them and you when you need it.
What about appearance?
Someone's skin and eyes really tell a lot more about their health and how they hold themselves and present themselves. So those are two things that I notice immediately.
Like she's taller than you. Are you done with that?
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me. I think if we've had an attraction for each other and that feels right and we're both connected, then that's totally fine. Doesn't challenge me at all.
What kind of behavior or gesture in a girl attracts you the most?
Maybe someone who is confident in themselves but isn't overtly trying to be sexy, but someone who maybe knows they're attractive but is confident in just letting that be what it needs to be and not trying to show off to the world. I think that's attractive to me.
I see, that's deep. Are you the type of guy to pursue a girl you are interested in?
Yeah, if I find something appealing about that person and it feels right in that exchange, then I'll say something, and if that goes into a deeper connection, then great. If not, that's fine.
How would you approach her? Like, do you have any pickup line or something?
I can draw off my previous experience, and I'll just say, I mean, being genuine as well is important. But if I'm maybe chatting with someone at work, or if they've walked past me and I've seen something attractive about them, I would just outright and say, excuse me, like whatever it is, I found this really attractive about you, or really beautiful, or, really, yeah, something of that nature. And then that would generally create an opening. And if they're receptive, then the conversation will continue.
Would you consider using like dating application, or you prefer to just talk to her face to face?
Generally face to face. I went on dating apps, and I prefer in-person contact because dating apps can offer too distant for me. And there's a rawness and an honesty when you're with someone in person that allows them you can read the room much better, and it can actually develop a deeper connection more quickly, rather than a dating app where you talk and then they don't message and then they message again. And it's just a really drawn out process that sometimes doesn't lead to anything.
Last question. Would you consider dating a foreign girl?
Yeah, I would say I've dated a few foreign women. A matter if we have a chemistry, I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me. If everything's working, then it doesn't matter where you are or who you're from. It's just that connection with two people.
What is your ideal type of a partner?
Well, other than the partner that I have right now, the type of person she is she's really a great listener. She's very well-tempered. She does know me very well, and I think ultimately it comes down to being with someone that you feel confident and it knows you very well.
What about appearance? Do you care about appearance?
No, not really. It's never something I prioritize. I always found that how attracted I am to someone always kind of grows over time the more that you get to know them and whatever chemistry you feel like you have with them.
What type of behavior or gesture in a girl attracts you the most?
Definitely when you can kind of observe that someone knows themselves very well. I think that's very attractive. Someone that's very comfortable in their own skin, not trying really hard to project something or a type of character out there too much. I think ultimately being grounded and just kind of sure in yourself for anyone will become the kind of most attractive trait you can have.
Are you the type of guy to pursue a girl you're interested in?
Yeah, I think so. I've never been I've never been an overly confident person, but I'm quite social, so I think I can strike up conversation. If I'm interested in someone, I can always just go up and say hi. I think it's always the best chance.
How would you approach a girl? Do you have any pickup line or something?
Nah, it's I never go with any pickup lines. I think it's always just best to be honest and kind of vulnerable in those moments. If you just if you're attracted to someone and you're nervous, I think just going up and saying hi, introducing yourself, and even saying like I'm kind of nervous, but I just wanted to say hi and introduce myself. Just trying to be as authentic as you can generally is the best way to go. It saves it from coming across as like you have some routine that you're trying to run, and gives you the best chance of, if there is chemistry to be had there, that you'll kind of find it if you're like your true self.
Have you ever used the dating app?
Not very much. I've tried the big apps, like I've been on Tinder, but honestly it just didn't really work for me too well. I didn't get too many matches, so I think in person is more my style.
Would you consider dating a foreign girl?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my girlfriend right now is foreign, from the United States.
Do you have a preference for country or ethnicity when it comes to dating relationship?
I don't think I have any preference kind of going into it. I think the more people that you interact with, you can kind of see, because my background is I'm half Filipino, so you definitely have some, I guess, some cultures that you find that there are some kind of shared cultural values. But all in all, I know that there's not a particular type of culture or particular ethnicity that I'm going to get along with more than others. It always comes down to the individual.